This is how I do no heat curls overnight. So all you need is some foam rollers, and I forgot to take a video of the result. So here is a clip of me recently. So this is day 4 and I did brush them out, and I still have a lot of curl in my hair. So what you need is some rollers. So I bought these ones, but at first I bought these Velcro ones, and I did not even try these because they like make your hair frizzy when they pull out, and I was scared that they were gonna get stuck. So me personally, I do not want to use these. So I returned them, and then I got these ones instead. These ones are foam, and they come with 4 different sizes. So these are the different sizes, and I like to use mostly these green ones, and I'll do these blue ones like in the bottom of my hair, and then I'll do the purple ones like in the middle, and green ones on top, and then the pink ones like in the back of my hair. But if you don't have as thick of hair as me, you probably won't need these. So if you have like finer hair, I would stick with these 3. So what you want to do is you want to put them in your hair when it's damp but not soaking wet. So I don't really want to ruin my hair, but so when it's like damp, you just want to take a section of hair. My hair is already knotted. Okay, so you want to take a section of hair bigger than this, but then you just wrap it around and then just go all the way up. And then when you are clipping it, you want to make sure that it is where the end of the hair is, and you want to clip it over. See, if you were to clip it under, you would lose that amount of hair. So when you clip it, you want to make sure, if you do an underroll or an overroll, that you clip it where the hair actually ends, because then it won't lose any hair in the roller. And then when you're taking it out, if you go the wrong way, the hair will get stuck and you can't pull it out. So you want to make sure that you're pulling it out in the right direction, and then it will look like that. So I have bangs, and I like to roll my bangs in them, but then I like to straighten them out. They're kind of like messed up now, but I like to straighten my bangs out because my bangs are like way up here in the rollers, and it's just too much of a curl. So I like to straighten them out after I take them out. Before you put the rollers in, you want to make sure that your hair is damp but not soaking wet. And an extra step that you can do to make sure that they last longer is you can put either a gel or a mousse in your hair. I have never tried a mousse before, but I have tried a gel. So when your hair is soaking wet in the shower, just scrunch a gel into your hair and then wait for it to dry a little bit, and then you can start to put the rollers in your hair. After you start putting them in your hair, you want to make sure that if you put a green one on one side of your head, that you try to put a green one on the other side of your head, especially if you're like in the front of your face. So if you put like a green one on one side and then a purple one on the other side, they would be different types of curls. You can also mix up the type of curl that you do. So like if you were curling your head with an iron, you can go away from your face or towards your face. So like this, you can go over or under roll. And also you want to make sure that you don't put too much hair in the roller, because if you see, that one has a little bit of a dent in it because of the clip. So you want to make sure that you have a small amount of hair so the clip does not like imprint into your hair. I'm not exactly sure how long it takes to dry because I normally put them in my hair before I go to bed. So you can sleep on them. They're not that uncomfortable. They can be sometimes, but you can also probably not do that. I've never tried to like dry them with a hair dryer. That kind of defeats the purpose of not putting heat on your hair, but if you would like to try that, if you're like in a rush or something, you can probably do that. But I personally have not tried it because just waiting overnight works pretty good for me. And it's such a low maintenance thing. Like putting them in takes me maybe like 30 minutes, and then taking it out takes me maybe 30 minutes. And then it stays for 4 or 5 days until I have to wash my hair again. And it stays even after I brush it. This is what it looks like immediately after taking them out. I like to shake my head, but that was a bad idea. But they do fall pretty quickly for like the first hour or two. So normally I like to clip them up while they fall, and then they look a lot better than how they come out when they just first come out of your hair. Tight, so I put it in a ponytail until it falls. Okay, so this is what it looks like day 2. I'm gonna try to turn this up a little bit so you can actually see it because my hair is a little bit dark. My hair looks greasy because I'm trying a new conditioner and it clearly isn't working because I literally just washed it. But so it's still curly day 2, and then we're just going to fix our bang pieces. So I like to keep my bangs down. Okay, so keep the bangs in front of my face. Try to get all of the pieces. That piece is really long. And then I like to take these front pieces and then pull them back, but leave some in the front. So like that. And then clip. And I did like straighten these pieces because I can't deal with them being like curly and up to there. Okay, so get a straightener and then let it heat up a little bit. Mine's old, so it's on 5, but it heats up really fast. What I have learned since this is I don't even like to roll my bangs in the rollers anymore. I like to leave them out, and I was trying to curl them with a straightener, but that really doesn't work out for me. Like I was struggling to do it. Like I'm not very good at it. So instead I just leave it out and then just curl it with a actual curling iron because it's a lot more simple than having to do it with a straightener. I kind of just gave up on that because it wasn't working, but that is what it looks like when you put the rollers in your bangs. And that's also what it looks like when you put gel in your hair. They were a lot curlier and more bouncy.